Where do I start? Where do I start for this match reaction? Luton won 1-0 at home against Coventry. The game itself had everything. From players getting sent off, we hit the crossbar and the post, and then we scored in the last minute, in the 90th minute of the game. And then 6 minutes get added on, and you think, can Luton hold on? Of course we can. The form, the last three games have been absolutely amazing. The reaction after losing at home against Blackburn has been amazing. And full credit to Matt Bloomfield. I thought today his subs were great. And yeah, what a job he's done. You know, his job was to keep us up. Yes, I wish the first 8 games of his spell in charge of Luton had a couple of wins to make life a little bit easier for us. But we don't do life easy, do we? We do things the Luton way, and this certainly is the Luton way. And we've still got one more game week left of this. It's not 100% certain yet, but we've put ourselves in a fantastic position to be in. And we might just need a point next week against West Brom, which is perfect. Of course, we want more. We need to, still would like to win the game and make life a little bit more easier for ourselves, but we know Luton, we don't do it easy. But yeah, this game, I'm going to try my best to tell you my thoughts on everything that happened throughout the match. But I want to start off by saying, Baptiste, I love you. What a player. Never said a bad word about you, Baptiste. Fantastic. And to be fair, it was a great sub appearance from him. Coming off the bench, showing some quality. The shot itself, it was a very bad shot, but it went in. And I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain how we actually play, to be honest. I just care right now about points. And we're starting to love picking up 3 points recently. And hopefully we can pick up 3 points next week. But anyway, the starting 11 for this game against Coventry. We picked the same starting 11 that played against Bristol City, which was, in my opinion, not a bad side to pick from. You don't normally change a winning team after winning 3-1 at home. So yeah, had no complaints there. The first 15 minutes of the game, both teams, seeing each other out a little bit. And then I think it was Asgar that put a fantastic ball over the fullback, and Ali was beating him on pace. Now, he went down, and at the time in the stadium, you got to think, I'm in the Kenny end, I'm in the other side of the stadium. It looked a clear and obvious red card. Didn't have any, complaints about it. I do think it was a clear goal scoring opportunity because Ali, with his pace, he definitely would have got a shot away if he didn't get brought down. So yeah, I thought the referee got it spot on. And then at half time, I looked on social media and I saw clips, and I actually thought, did Ali, fell over his own foot? I'm looking at the replay, and I've looked at it about 4 or 5 times, and I'm like, has the Coventry player even touched him? And then I saw a different angle, and that angle, and I don't think many people have seen the other angle. De Silva's knee touches the foot of Ali, and that makes Ali trip over his own foot. So there is contact, and it's super unlucky. I don't think De Silva's meant to do it. They're both running. It's just unfortunate it's actually happened. It's very unlucky. If it was the other way round, I'd be so devastated that happened, because the player's not meant to do it. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just happy the ref gave a red card. And I'm delighted. Even if it was harsh, I'm delighted that it happened, because at the time I thought, right, 10 men, Coventry, we need to make that extra man count. And did we make that extra man count? No, which was so annoying because we had so many chances. So many times we put the ball into the box. So many times we looked like a goal-scoring threat, getting in these attacking areas. But Coventry defended so well. But at the same time, our quality just wasn't there, which was so annoying. We were trying to shoot from distance. Didn't really test the keeper too much in that first half, if I'm being honest with you. I think the best chance was maybe Morris from a header that I think just went over the bar. I might be mistaken. It might just went wide of the post. I can't really remember because that second half of football had a lot in it. So what happened in the first? I don't really remember too much, but I thought we were the better side, and as expected, you should be the better side. If you've got an extra player for large portions of a game, you need to be the better side. You need to make that extra man count. And I thought we lacked a little bit of quality at times, but we were controlling possession of the ball, and yeah, we were just trying to break Coventry down. And that point, they were going to play for a draw. With 10 men, you play for a draw, you take that, and then you take it into your final game of the season, which they're playing against Borough, which is an absolute massive game on who gets into those playoff positions. But yeah, at half-time, we came out, back to the first half actually, we needed to up the tempo a little bit. When you're playing with 10 against 10 men, you need to move the ball a little bit more quicker. And I felt we were it was too slow at times. It was quick, but for me, too much. It was too slow, and it needed to be a little bit quicker in the second half. And to be honest with you, throughout that second half, it was pretty much the same. Asgard hit the post. Fane also had a very good chance to put us 1-0 up. A lovely bit of pass and move play between him and Morris. I thought Morris was really good. I actually thought Walsh was very good until we got sent off. He hit the crossbar as well. We were a lot better in the second half. We were actually looking like we could score by hitting the post and hitting the bar. Keeper made some good saves as well. We having so many corners and free kicks into the box. But yeah, just lacking that quality. And we then have a pivotal point. I think it was in the 70th minute. Isaiah Jones, he breaks through, wins a foul in a dangerous position. And then we've reacted. And we've reacted very stupid. Well, I say we, one player in particular, in Walsh, who's already on a yellow card. He needed to just stay away from it. Why did he get involved? And I felt like it just gave the referee an opportunity to send him off. He went over, I think McGuinness and Coventry's number 2 were going at each other. And Walsh, I think, puts a hand on his chest. Realistically, it's a second yellow. It's definitely a card. It's not a straight red. What's happened is because he's touched the Coventry player, the Coventry player knows he's on a yellow card. So he's going to act. He's going to pretend that he's been shot. As they do, he's trying to con the ref, and he's conned the referee very well. Fair play. And if that was the other way round, I believe we would have done the same. So I'm not going to complain about it too much. But what I'm frustrated with is Walsh being involved. Stay away, Walsh. There's no need to do that. You're letting yourself down. And he could have let the team down. If we went on to lose that game, lots of us would have pointed fingers at him. And he was playing so well. So why get involved? Why? And it's going to be annoying because it's a straight red card. And he's picked up so many red cards this season. He's not going to just miss West Brom. I think he's going to miss a couple of games into the new season as well. Which is just not what you want. You don't want to do that. So it was so annoying. It really was. And I didn't know how the game was going to go about. We came close to actually scoring that free kick. But yeah, really annoying from Walsh, I have to say. But then it's 10v10 at that point. And Coventry piled on the pressure. And I honestly I felt like we were going to concede. I really did. I thought, I can't see us winning this. I really can't. And because we weren't progressing with the ball, we weren't being the same Luton as before. It looked like the red card actually knocked some confidence out of us. But we managed to kind of ride that momentum of what Coventry was bringing. And we started to attack. The last 5-6 minutes of the match, we piled on that pressure ourselves. And a ball gets whipped into the box. Massive keeper mistake. He collides with his own player, with the own defender, and it falls to Baptiste. Get it on target, ask, a question. Either side of the player, it's going to go in, and he hits it straight at the Coventry player. In fact, I believe it's the same Coventry player that kind of conned the ref in falling to the ground, pretending to, be hurt when Walsh got sent off. He puts it to the back of his own net. He can't clear it out, and it's absolute limbs in the home end. Deserved. It's absolutely deserved. We deserved to score because I felt we did enough to score. I really did. I thought the way we were playing today, and as we should, we had an extra man for large portions. Coventry, they might feel like they've been hard done by the referee and poor decisions throughout the match. I can understand it from their perspective. I'm not gonna say that I don't understand where they're coming from. I do. If I was in their end and I was a Coventry fan, I would 100% get it. And I like everything. When a decision happens in football, I kind of look at it from the other way around. If that was a Luton player doing it, how would I feel? So I do get it. I really do. But overall, I do think we deserve something, and walking away with the 3 points, I'm just super happy. It puts us in a fantastic position. My phone is vibrating so much because games have started to finish. Currently, Plymouth are winning 2-1 away against Preston, which puts Preston at potential risk of going down. The Cardiff-West Brom game ends 0-0. Oxford beat Sunderland 2-0, and I think there's been a goal in the Derby game, actually. Yes, there is. Derby are winning 1-0 away from home against Hull. So that makes life even more interesting. And I don't know who Hull, actually, let's have a quick look to see who Hull play on the final day of the season. They play Portsmouth away. Wow, that is massive. Absolutely massive. So right now, well, look, if we just win, we know we stay up. It's as simple as that. Even if Derby do win that game against Hull, we stay up regardless of what happens there if we win against West Brom. So look, massive game next week. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure we'll all go through the emotions, but we've done ourselves a massive favour by beating Coventry today. That result, it means a lot. And fair play to Matt Bloomfield and the players for how they responded against Blackburn. Fair play to Thomas Kaminski as well for his performance. It must have been tough playing with what's happened this week, and I'm glad that everyone gave him the support which he needed. Did a very emotional interview after the game as well, so I can't imagine what he's going through, but we all send our thoughts and prayers to him and his family. But yeah, wow, what a game, what a match. Baptiste apparently got Sky man of the match as well. It was a great sub appearance, to be fair. We could have actually killed the game off. We could have made it 2-0. He puts in a fantastic ball across the pitch, and it falls to Asgard, and there's Chong. And if Asgard left it for Chong, Chong was able to get a shot away, and who knows what could have happened then. That could have been 2-0. But honestly, I'm happy. Another clean sheet as well. I'm really looking forward to what Matt Bloomfield does, and fingers crossed nothing bad happens next week, and yeah, we are staying up in the Championship. Fingers crossed we can do it. But yeah, drop a like on today's video. Drop your thoughts down below in the video comments. I'm live streaming tomorrow as well at 11 o'clock, breaking down this game in even more detail. Don't forget to follow me across all my social media. My links to Twitter, TikTok, everything is down below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.